Mohenjo-Daro, a name that echoes across the plains of Sindh, Pakistan. A name that carries mystery, silence, and an unbroken connection to one of the earliest civilizations on Earth. Tonight, we begin a 60-minute journey into a world that existed over 4,500 years ago. A world older than the pyramids of Egypt, older than the grand temples of Greece, a city that flourished with remarkable planning, culture, and technology, long before modern nations were even imagined. Imagine standing on dusty ancient streets where thousands once lived, worked, celebrated, and dreamed. Streets that were perfectly laid out on a grid pattern. Homes built with uniform-baked bricks. Wells inside almost every house. An advanced drainage system that would shame many modern cities. This wasn't a primitive settlement. This was civilization refined to excellence. This was Mohenjo-Daro. Our story begins around 2600 BCE, when the Indus Valley civilization rose along the banks of the Indus River. For centuries, the river gave life to fields, farms, and trade. And from its fertile banks emerged a metropolis unlike anything the ancient world had seen. Mohenjo-Daro wasn't just a city, it was a masterpiece of engineering and social organization. As we walk deeper into this lost city, you'll see how its builders understood urban planning long before the rest of the world caught up. Houses were connected to a central drainage line. Waste was removed without disturbing the streets. Public baths were not luxuries, but civic pride. The Great Bath, one of the most iconic structures, still stands as a symbol of purity rituals and social gatherings. Its waterproof brickwork is so advanced that archaeologists still debate how it was constructed with such precision. But a city is more than bricks and drains. A city is its people. Who were the residents of Mohenjo-Daro? What language did they speak? What gods did they pray to? What stories did they tell their children? The most fascinating aspect of this civilization is that we still cannot read their script. Hundreds of seals with symbols have been found, but their meaning remains locked away, untouched for thousands of years. Until this script is deciphered, Mohenjo-Daro will continue to guard its secrets. Across the city, we find evidence of a peaceful and organized society. No massive weapons, no grand palaces, no monuments declaring the rule of kings. This civilization seemed to believe in equality, community, and trade rather than war. Their craftsmanship speaks volumes: intricate jewelry, finely crafted pottery, toys, ornaments, and tools reveal a people who valued creativity, beauty, and everyday convenience. Yet, like all great civilizations, Mohenjo-Daro fell. How? Why? These questions form one of the greatest archaeological mysteries in human history. Some theories suggest massive floods from the Indus River. Others point to climate change, earthquakes, or shifting river courses. Some believe invasions played a role, but no theory is complete. The city was abandoned slowly, silently, and history swallowed it for thousands of years. We continue our journey through the ruins, the granaries that once stored food for thousands, the residential blocks where families lived, the market areas where traders exchanged goods with faraway lands. Mohenjo-Daro was connected to Mesopotamia, modern-day Iraq. Artifacts from distant kingdoms prove that these ancient people were explorers, travelers, connectors of cultures. As the sun sets over the Indus Plains, the city begins to whisper again. Every broken wall, every fallen brick, every silent courtyard tells a story of human ambition. A story of people who mastered architecture, water management, craftsmanship, and urban life long before the world even imagined such a thing. In the final part of our exploration, we reflect on what Mohenjo-Daro means for us today. It teaches us that humanity has risen before with dignity, intelligence, and unity. It teaches us that civilizations vanish, not with a loud explosion, but with a quiet collapse of systems. It teaches us that our modern world, with all its technology, is not the first to dream big. Mohenjo-Daro stands today as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and every year thousands visit to witness history frozen in time. Preservation efforts continue, but time, weather, and floods still threaten its survival. If this city disappears again, the loss will be irreversible. Our journey ends here, but Mohenjo-Daro's story continues in research labs, in universities, in the hearts of historians, and in the imagination of every person touched by its mystery. As we close this documentary, remember, civilizations rise, civilizations fall, but the stories they leave behind are eternal. This was your host, taking you through a 5,000-year-old journey of human brilliance. Stay curious, stay inspired, and continue exploring the world with eyes open to its ancient wonders.